people! So today I am doing a video to just show you guys what travel technology I'm backpacking with. Bear in mind I've got probably more than most backpackers because I do my blog and my videos and editing and all of that. I need that technology to enable me to do so. So I hope you enjoy. It's not easy filming and showing you with one hand, so I do apologise if it's a little bit shaky in places. If you've got any questions or want any reviews on any of the bits I've showed you, please let me know. I'll do my very best to answer them. I'm not naturally technologically minded in any way. All of what I'm doing is completely self-taught. It's actually a great deal of fun. I'm learning all the time, and it's always exciting when I take that photo and edit it a certain way, or it's really fun to learn. As a creative brain, I enjoy using the technology I've got. It's obviously a bit of a risk traveling with it, but at the end of the day, apart from the inconvenience of doing what I'm doing at the moment, if I lost it, it would be a monetary loss, but it's not going to impact me that much overall, really, in the grand scheme of things. So I'd rather enjoy doing what I'm doing and take that risk than have it sitting at home gathering dust and thinking I wish I had it with me. Like I said, any questions, let me know. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Head on over to my blog, which I will put the links below, and I will see you all soon. It will be over to my horrible voiceover, which I apologise for, whilst you see the products before you. So, bye! First up is my 2012 MacBook Pro. Now, I was really nervous about bringing this with me, but for the reasons of my blogging and video making and editing, I needed to have it. So this came with me. Now, this is a 2012, I believe. I can't remember in all honesty exactly the year and make, but it is a MacBook Pro. It's great. I love it. I think it's a 13-inch screen. The only issue I have with it is the weight. Now, it's approximately 2 kilos, so I only have 5 kilos left in my hand luggage because this comes with me on plane. In an ideal world, I would really love to get a MacBook Air because of the weight difference, but unfortunately, at present, money doesn't allow that. So until this little baby dies, which I hope will be a very long time yet, my trusty MacBook Pro will be coming with me on my travels. This is the case that my MacBook Pro lives in. I bought it off Amazon before I left. It's really good. It's fairly robust, but it's not a hard case. It's got 2 zips. These are probably actually the weakest part of the whole thing. Like, they feel like they could snap, so whenever I open it from the top. I don't think they would, but it's just because they're plastic. The great thing about this case is it's got like a waterproof or certainly water resistant seal on it, so that if you're in the rain, hopefully your laptop should survive. I will open it up for you just to show you the inside as well. As I open it, you can see that it has a middle strap just here to slide your laptop underneath. And it's got these little side straps, so it means you can use the laptop actually in the case itself, although just be careful of overheating if you do. But this is a really sturdy case, and I would definitely recommend it. Next up is my iPhone 4S. I do love my Apple products. I'm not going to lie. Oh, hello, you can see me. How lovely. Yeah, I'm not going to lie. I do love my Apple products. It makes life easy in as much as I can sync everything very smoothly between my MacBook, my iTunes, my phone, my iCloud, all my pictures. It just makes life very simple. This is an old one. I had my iPhone 4 with me at first, but when Irene's phone died, she was without one for ages, so when I had to go home for a couple of weeks, I picked up this one which I'd left in the UK, and she's now got my 4 and I've got the 4S. Yeah, so iPhone. Handy. This is my Seagate Backup Plus Slim Portable Hard Drive. I had one in the UK which I backed up my laptop to before I left, but when I came to Perth I wanted to get another one. If you can see Seagate down there, it is really slim, it's very lightweight, I've had no problems. This one is a 1 terabyte one, and it's specifically for Mac, and it cost me the grand total of $129, but it was well worth it for peace of mind. I did bring with me my little iPod Shuffle. It's very old. I had it when I first started teaching Zumba as my music source for my classes. I brought it out with me because it's nice to be able to listen to music on planes or bus journeys, and we also plugged it into the cigarette lighter in the car and was able to listen to tunes on the road trip. It's not got a lot of memory, but it's certainly entertained us for a little while when there was no radio signal whilst we were driving, and obviously I've got some headphones that come with that. That's just the little charger cable. What you can see here is my Sony DSLR A300. I bought it off of eBay just before I left the UK for around £100, and I'm really glad I did. The only issue I have with it is the size and weight. It is heavy and it is bulky. I had it in my hand luggage coming out from the UK, but I have since had to put it in my backpack on flights, which it survived, thankfully, in its case, but yeah, it's not ideal on the size and weight. I have had some good fun though, trying to teach myself photography, playing with shutter speeds and ISOs and running water and things like that. For some of the shots I've taken, you can go and check out my Instagram, because most of the shots on there have probably been taken on this, maybe a couple on the GoPro that I'm filming on. A GoPro 4 Hero in the silver edition, which is what I film all of my videos on, and some of the photos that you've seen will have been taken on it as well. These are some of the accessories that came with it. It's not all of them. Some I left in the UK because I just didn't think I'd have any use for it. So these are the little spare doors. I can't show you the GoPro itself. You'll have to put up with a picture of it, I'm afraid, in a few moments, because I'm actually using it to film and I haven't got anything else that will give you a decent quality film. But these are the little back doors that come with it. This one is the touch back door, so it's just a thin plastic layer. The one that's on it at the moment is the open or skeleton back door, which is allowing me to get the best sound quality. And this one is the door that you put on to go underwater, and I believe it's up to 40 meters down that it is waterproof, which is great. These are just two little clippy housing bits. I'm not entirely sure which ones these are for. I haven't had a chance to play with all of the accoutrements. The floaty stick is not a genuine GoPro floaty stick. It came in a cheap bundle I bought off of Amazon. I'd love to try the genuine ones, but unfortunately when I got everything I just didn't have the budget to buy all of the GoPro accessories. If anyone at GoPro out there is watching, please send them to me. I'd love to try them out, and I will do a video or a blog post on my findings accordingly. But yeah, this is my cheap version of the floaty stick for in the water. Comes with its little wrist strap, I suppose is the best word for it. That's just a charger. We'll move that. There's some sticky pads that allow you to stick it to, I think, the bonnet of a car or something. We never used those. And this one in front of you is the absolutely stylish and glamorous head strap. So you pop it on your head and put it on the front, and you get a view of pretty much whatever you can see. The only thing I would say is remember that the camera is higher up than your eyes. I made that mistake in Karanjini National Park, and the video that came out wasn't anywhere near as good as I would have hoped. So those are my accessories. Like I said, I have got other bits at home. Somewhere I have it's like a selfie stick, but it's not a selfie stick. It's like a telescopic pole that came in the bundle with this and a chest strap and some other bits, but I can't locate it at the moment. I think it's in the depths of my backpack, so I do apologise for that. Then we have my GoPro Hero Silver 4th edition. I love this. It has been awesome, and I'm so grateful that I've got it with me. It's enabled me to film all of our journey so far. It's enabled me to do these videos and capture moments that I otherwise wouldn't have been able to. The photo quality, some of the photos I have managed to take with it are incredible. I do need to try and experiment a bit more with it, read the instructions book a few more times to get the most out of it. But yeah, so far I only have very good things to say about it. The only thing that I find a shame is that my phone was too old and also didn't have enough memory to use the app that goes with this GoPro, in as much as I can't see on my phone what I'm recording on the camera, which would be a lovely thing, but sadly it is too old. To get my videos off of my GoPro, I have this little SanDisk MicroSD card adapter, which I just pop the SD card into and then pop it into my MacBook Pro. I had a very sad accident with it yesterday. It fell on the floor into half. However, it does seem to still be working, which is a bonus. But I think its days could possibly be numbered, sadly. So this is my rather lovely and wonky GorillaPod, which is a tripod that I use for the GoPro. You can see that the attachment goes on here. I love it. It's got its own little spirit level bubble to tell me when the video is stable and steady. The legs are fully adjustable, so you can bend them. I'm having to do this a little bit cack-handedly because I'm using my other hand to film because I've got the tripod in my hand. So you can bend them. They wrap really well. Look, bear with me just one moment. Let me show you how much I can move these babies. Et voila. You can see that they bend into all sorts of shapes. You can wrap them around things if you want yourself in the picture. So you could put them around, I don't know, a tree, a post, a table leg on a chair or table, I guess. Yeah, wrap around anything. Really good, really strong. They feel like they're going to break, but I have had no issues yet. I'm really glad I've got this bit of kit with me. It's been very useful for my videos and photos, and I highly recommend. Down here are just my very unexciting chargers for both my phone and my MacBook Pro. The only issue I have with these horrible things is that the MacBook Pro charger is actually really heavy, so it can take up a fair amount of weight, again in my hand luggage, which is where it lives, but obviously much needed to charge the technology. Last but by no means least is my newest piece of technology, which is my Telstra 4G USB and Wi-Fi Plus prepaid. I got this because where we are in Derby we don't have any Wi-Fi, so I managed to get this for $70 with what was supposed to be 3 gig included but turned into 6 gig, so thank you Telstra. You can recharge it. If you recharge for $50 you have 5 gig which lasts for an entire year. As you can see, it's just the USB, it's got its little cap, and it just plugs in to the USB port on your laptop or computer. Really handy. Down here, it's got a little light that will flash to tell you when it's nearing its end of its credit, because it's got like a little SIM card inside, which is what you recharge it to. Really good, glad I got it. Obviously I will try and utilize free Wi-Fi wherever possible, but for blogging and uploading videos it's important that I've got a decent Wi-Fi connection, that I'm not going to be sat somewhere wasting hours and hours. Like, I think I spent nearly 8 hours one day trying to upload a really fairly short video onto YouTube in the hostel using their Wi-Fi, so having this with me will make life an awful lot easier.